Hey guys, hope you're having a nice Monday. In case you're curious what I look like without a hat, this is pretty much it. Today we got some stuff we're gonna do. We're gonna probably take the dog to my in-laws' place today so that she can have a little bit of adventure and we can get some stuff done around the house. And then after that, I think we're going to possibly go to an antique mall just to see what they have there. And maybe do some testing of stuff that's in the basement and just go through some stuff here and there and whatever. So sorry for any road noise. It's just lots of cars driving by right now. But yeah, so it should be an interesting day. And my dog's barking at someone, so I'll talk to you later. So we just dropped the dog off at the in-laws, and we're gonna head over to at least one antique mall and just kind of see what they have. Haven't been there in probably 6 months or something like that, so might be kind of interesting. Hopefully we find something half decent and something to show you guys and something interesting. Usually their prices are, well, not usually, like 99.9% of the time their prices are above our retail on stuff, but who knows, maybe we'll find something good and have it available to store. If not, it's just a fun little thing to go around and look at and do something on your day off. And yeah, so I'd show you guys that, and I'll see you soon. So we decided to go to a couple antique markets, so this is gonna be the first one here, and hopefully we'll find some interesting stuff inside.
You know, this movie here, you guys should buy the poster. It's pretty good. Christopher Walken. This is a cool little booth here. It's got a lot of furniture and stuff like that from the 50s, 60s, 70s, which is just really cool. Looks like we have a little bit of a disagreement going on here. I've heard of ants in your pants, but imagine this guy, holy moly. This is one of the coolest booths, at least to me here. It's all full of antique Japanese things. Lots of really, really cool, unique items in here. Everything from just utilitarian things that you do to, you know, like there's one of those vintage lucky cats you put in your business to bring good luck. There's a mask used like for ritual stuff. There's different gods that do things like they bring fire and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of kimonos that are here. Just lots of really cool, interesting stuff. Actually, we bought a tanuki from here maybe a year or so ago, which was kind of cool, but not something you see every day. This guy imports all this stuff and brings it in. And lots of really, really cool, interesting Japanese stuff. This guy here, I think he's the god of the forge or the god of the fire, because he's like blowing air onto the forge. So, you know, that's something you guys are interested in. But yeah, it's really cool. He's got a lot of really awesome, cool stuff here. So there's a little video game like cabinet here full of retro stuff. Sadly, everything's all above what we retail things for, pretty much. There might be one or two things that are the same or less, but you know, it still looks kind of cool to see. Here's that bowl that I found in the basement pretty much at our place that I had with the baseball gloves. Apparently, it's worth $35. Pretty good. These are kind of cool. These are the, from the Nintendo trading cards from back in the day. These are the sets. They're pretty much full retail price, but they're really cool. We've had a bunch of them come through the store over the years, but yeah, it's really cool. So we're just at our second location here. It's about the same size as the other one, just long instead of being wide. So, there will be something more interesting in there too that I can show you guys, and if we grab anything, I'll show you at the end. Just came across this here, and yeah, all these prices are above our retail too, but still cool nonetheless. It's kind of cool there. It's Back to the Future #1 comic book. I'd love to have it, but not for 24 bucks. As you can see, the weather outside is kind of keeping people away today, which is kind of nice. Allows you to kind of just go around at your own pace, at your own leisure. You're not in a rush to get in and out of a booth. That's the downside about coming to these places like on like a Saturday or a Sunday. It's just, there's so many people just out doing things and not getting in your way, but it's just a little overwhelming sometimes. So, but yeah, it's kind of cool. This is just a nice little booth full of random things I just walked into, and this guy here's got a whole bunch of paintings and pictures and posters and stuff like that. So that's the one benefit. That's a really cool clock up there. I like that. It's a sunburst clock. You see these every once in a while. Depends on the style and design and year and quality of everything, if it's been restored or not. And this was actually in decent shape. Sometimes you'll get the tips broken off or repaired, but for $100, that seems about right for it. But that's cool. Little bar sign there. But yeah, lots of interesting things. You can just spend hours walking around in places like this. This is actually kind of interesting. These are what are known as CEDs. They're capacitance electronic discs, and they're like the size of records. And but they're sealed inside of this. And when you put it in the machine, it actually, you pull the cover back out. And they're movies. They came out, I think, before Laserdisc, and were a bit of a competition to them. But they were very expensive. They the quality of them wasn't really the best. I have probably about 70 of them at my house right now that I'm just trying to get rid of them. This guy here wants, looks like $18, $20, $22 for these guys, which is an extremely niche market. This is actually pretty cool. It's called the Body Wrap. It's your portable rhythm and sound machine. So essentially you'd put it on and you could rap, and it plays drums and stuff like that. They want $35 for it. I've seen these before. They go for around 20-ish, so not something I'm gonna pick up today, but it's still really funny and cool. Not something you see every day, that's for sure. Here's one of those LCD handheld games that came out in the 80s and 90s. This one here's Double Dribble. It's not really too much, like, not too sought after, but it's kind of cool to see. They want $15 for it. That's pretty much full pop. The one thing about antique malls is that if you like creepy things, there's a big source for a lot of it, like this Pierre Trudeau teddy bear. Definitely not something I'd expect to see at an antique mall, but hey, he's even got pop vinyl figures too, so hey. If it sells, it sells. This is kind of interesting. So these are all brand new sealed copies of Star Raiders for the Atari 2600. They're $10 a piece. They go for around $30-ish retail, brand new sealed. They come with this special Star Raiders controller. So not anything that I'm going to be picking up today, just because, you know, 2600 stuff doesn't sell so well for us. But if anybody's interested in making, you know, a little bit of money, this is one way you can do it. Back in the 80s, especially early 80s, like 81 to 87 or something like that, mostly around like 83, 84, robots were like a really big thing. So this is one of these little robots that you could get from Radio Shack. They had a whole bunch of different models of these guys. He's missing a hand there, and he's a little bit rough shape, and I don't think he has a remote that goes with him either, but and they want $55, which, you know, but yeah, some of these can be worth a fair amount of money. Not specifically this one, but just something cool to note. The wife just picked this up and pointed it directly at me, because apparently I'm a little gassy. I'm not, but it was still pretty funny. This is another super creepy thing. And his friend who's also creepy. And these Santas that are also creepy. And these children that are very creepy. So this is up there with the most overpriced thing. $25 for that guy. I'm not sure what we sell it for. I think it's around 12, but this game's bounced around this place for about a year and a half. 2 years, maybe even longer than that, but he's never dropped the price. Anyone need one of these newfangled car phones I keep hearing about? So at the second antique store, we didn't grab anything. There's some interesting stuff, but just nothing that we were interested in. At the first store, I did pick these up though, and I'll open them up and I'll show you what they're all like. First thing is we've got a box of 1991 Upper Deck baseball cards. Brand new sealed box of those guys there. The second thing we got is a box of 1990 Don Ross baseball cards. And last but not least, we got a box of 1990, what's it called, Topps baseball cards. There's an extremely rare chance you might get an exceptionally rare card in here, Frank Thomas rookie card, but not just a regular rookie. That's worth like, you know, a couple dollars or something like that. But there's actually one where his name isn't on the card, and it's exceptionally valuable. Like, we're talking thousands of dollars type of stuff. But yeah, I'll just open these guys up, and we'll open up one pack each, and just kind of show you what the cards are like. So here are the packs here. This is the 1990 Don Ross, this is the 1990 Topps, and this is the 1991 Upper Deck. Yeah, so this is going to be difficult to do with one hand, but I'm going to try and open these guys up for you, because I do not have a tripod that will work with my phone. So these guys here are in those wax packs, because they were actually sealed with wax, and so the 1990 Topps and the Don Ross are both wax packs. And the downside is, you can see here, is when they're pressed, sometimes the cards get stuck to the wrapper gets stuck to the back, and there's always the possibility of there being discoloration to the cards. The tops actually have gum inside of it. I don't know if Donruss ever had gum in them, but these cards aren't like super valuable and stuff like that. They're more of a nostalgic thing. So Donruss, they came with puzzle cards. These ones here, I think this is Carl Yastrzemski. Yeah, so Carl Yastrzemski's, you collect the puzzle pieces and you can make a puzzle. And the puzzle is actually pretty big. It's probably, I don't know, here to there to there. The complete puzzles are very common, but it's just a nice little insert. So we've got Greg Gagne. We have Julio Franco, Clint Savares, Eddie Murray, Tom McGrahm, I don't know who that is, Jerry Reed, Ronald Kittle, Mike Stanton, Vince Slaw. These guys here were the inserts that you wanted to get. These are the Diamond Kings. This is Mike Bilecki. We've got Alan Trammell, John Smiley, Mike Greenwell, Jose De Leon, Rob Murphy, and Todd Benzinger. Not sure who he is. So kind of just a common pack, but you know, got Diamond King in there. That's all right, I guess. And this one here, 90 tops. Garrison Theory. That seems very loose. I really hope these have not been searched yet, but it's always a possibility. And these guys here, they got the gum in them. So the big guy in here would probably be Frank Thomas. Ken Griffey Jr.'s second-year baseball card is also in this, so that'd be a nice one to get. So there's the pack there. Here's the, it's 1990, so it's that 29-year-old gum, and yeah, it's got a, it's not something you want to eat, let's put it that way. It's very sharp, but the downside is you're gonna get a good one. I don't know if you can see that well in there. You can kind of see it there. You get the discoloration from the gum usually on the back card. So you get halfway through, and then so we'll just flip it over there. Let's quickly go through these guys. So we got R.J. Reynolds, Darren Jackson, Paul O'Neill, Ken Oberkfell. I don't know who he is. We got a rookie card of Earl Cunningham. We have Dante Bichette. He's the father of Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays right now. There's a good one right there, Bo Jackson. So if you bought this pack, that'd be a really nice one to have. Jose Rio, he's actually a pretty good player too. Lance Johnson, he was really good as well back in the day. And Darren Dalton, he was actually really good. This is definitely the hit of the pack. Bo Jackson, this is his 4th-year card or 5th-year card. So that's pretty sweet. Let's get everything here. I got gum shards everywhere. It's not pleasant. I'm going to set the camera down just for 1 second to open this up. I don't think I can do it with one hand, so just give me 1 second. So these ones here, 91 Upper Deck, were the most cards that I bought back in the day. So these are very nostalgic for me. There's holograms in each pack, which is kind of cool. So the things that I like about these is they don't stick together. Sometimes you get cards from the 90s that stick together. The downside is that Upper Deck cards are every which way. So we're starting off with Luis Soho. Looks like we've got some cards that are backwards here. I'm going to checklist, which is, when I was a kid, that was just a waste of a card. I was always upset when I got a checklist in the pack. We've got Paul Asmacher, Jack Morris, former Blue Jay. The backwards cards down there. We'll get to them at the end. Matt Young. More backwards cards. We got Jack Clark, backwards. We got a prospect of John Eriks. Now the card that you want out of this set would be the Chipper Jones rookie card. It looks like this is his top prospects. Another backwards card there, and then we have a Dodgers hologram. Let's flip these guys around here. Got Eric Hansen from the band Hanson. Chuck Malone, he's Karl Malone's father. We have Eddie Zosky. Anybody remember him from the Blue Jays back in the day? Jeff Blauser. Eddie Murray again. Jay Bell, he was actually really good back in the day. Mike Heath, and then we have one of these baseball hero cards, and this is Hank Aaron, 1954 rookie card, which is obviously not his real rookie card, but that was an insert, so that's number 1927. But yeah, so we're gonna bring these to the store. Probably sell them for maybe $1.50 a pack, maybe something like that, for all of them. And you know, it's great for stocking stuffers and stuff like that, especially if you're a 90s kid and you collected baseball cards back in the day. So that's pretty interesting. So we're just waiting for supper to cook, and we're playing some Graveyard Keeper right now, which if you've played this before, if you haven't played this before, it's kind of like Stardew Valley, I guess, meets Harvest Moon, meets, I don't know, spooky things. So it's a really fun game. It's a bit tedious here and there. Right now we're cremating some corpses. But yeah, you got to get resources, so you got to get lumber, you got to do the stuff like that. So pretty cool.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Not too much stuff for the store, but, you know, I picked up some stuff. That was kind of cool. Got to go to some antique malls. Just got too busy doing house-related things today, so I got a bin down in the basement I got to bring in that I've showed you guys before, but another one that I haven't shown you because it's full of mostly stuff to go in the mystery boxes. So that's pretty much it for the day. It's been a long day, a busy day. Got a lot of things done. Just stuff that personal house things, you know, just doing laundry, whatever, like you normally do on your day off, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing super exciting, nothing super interesting, except for the antique mall stuff. That was pretty fun. And it was nice to have like a little adventure and go and just explore and see some things. Even though we didn't pick up much, but we got some cards for the store, you know, could be pretty fun, pretty exciting. Just relaxing on the couch right now. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun video to make. It was kind of awkward being in the antique mall and there being people kind of here and there, and I'm like whispering into the camera and stuff and being like, this is something cool that I think you guys might think is cool too. So yeah. So that was pretty good. But yeah, as you can see, some of the prices for some things were a little astronomical. You know, like $80 for Smash Bros. For N64 and you know, stuff like that. But you know, they got a price at what people, I guess, have paid in the past, or what they think people are going to pay for it. So that's pretty much it. Nothing really exciting going on. I never took those pictures I was supposed to take, but maybe I'll do it tomorrow or maybe even later tonight. Just tired, just trying to catch up from a really busy week and getting a lot of stuff done. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the next episode.